Moving right along, let's get into some MLB talk, huh? Why not? Well, August is winding down, and really, I mean, the playoff races are still competitive, especially in the wild card chase. I mean, because of this wild card, this new rule going back a few seasons ago, teams that wouldn't necessarily be in the race are now in the race, and that affects the trade deadline, the non-waiver period as well. And also the offseason. You know, you guys are on the brink of a wild card. You're going to make trades to be buyers, or So, no, it's interesting. I like it so far. Personally, if you're going to make it a one-game winner-take-all, I think I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I know the Cubs won it last year, and I'm a Cub fan. And, I personally think it should be a 3-game series. I mean, it's just more justified that way. I don't know, but MLB loves the one and done, one game, winner take all. I'm not a commissioner, so anyway, going back to this playoff conversation. Currently in the American League, you have 2 AL East teams projected to be in the wild card come October, and I don't think that's going to change. Whether it's Boston at the top of the division and Toronto and Baltimore as the final 2, that's whatever. But I still feel like there are going to be 3 teams in the AL East that are going to make the playoffs. But over in the National League, it's a little different. It's a little more complicated. And I say that because certain teams, yeah, they're still in it, but are they really? I say that the Miami Marlins really dealt with a hit by losing Giancarlo Stanton for the year. And obviously, Jose Fernandez is going to be on that innings limit, so keep an eye on that. But overall, man, the Marlins were such a fun team throughout the season. They lost so much power out of Stanton. They traded for Francoeur in an attempt to replace that power. And it's just, you lose Stanton, he's a game-changing player. He's a franchise guy. He's top 10 hitter in the baseball, period. So that hurts a lot. And right now, it looks like, obviously, the division winner in the East and Central, pretty much locked up. Nationals, Cubs. In the West, well, the Dodgers did eventually overtake the San Francisco Giants for the division lead. Surprising to me, because the Los Angeles Dodgers going into this season, I don't know. A lot of the writers were saying that they had depth, and I really didn't buy into it. But seeing as though they broke a major league record for 25 different players listed on the disabled list this year, that is insane to think now that they're ahead in this division. I just can't put my finger on it. Like, how are they able to do it? Manager of the year definitely goes to Dave Roberts. Like, he's done an unbelievable job of being able to keep this team on track, keep this team on pace to be in the playoffs, and that's what they're doing. Picked up J.J. Redick, nice addition. Acquired Rich Hill, another nice addition. He's having a great year. Made his first start, I believe, a few days ago in a Dodger uniform. It's good. They need Kershaw back because you don't like Bud Norris as your third starter, and you don't want to rely on Jose Urias, every 5th day right now. So Kershaw, Maeda, Rich Hill, Scott Kazmir is another guy that they're definitely going to have to rely on, and he's hurt right now. But overall, this Dodgers team filled with talent and depth. Corey Seager, one of the top shortstops in baseball. Chase Utley still swinging it. Howie Kendrick's he's able to fill in Jock Peterson as well, Adrian Gonzalez. They traded A.J. Ellis for Carlos Ruiz, which was an interesting move because A.J. Ellis is Clayton Kershaw's personal catcher. And this was a pretty dramatic goodbye in L.A., I guess. But, A.J. Ellis isn't a very good catcher. Defensively, sure, but no, you're not getting much value from him. I don't know. They wanted to bring in a guy who could hit lefties a little bit better. Carlos Ruiz is okay in that regard. But overall, like I mentioned, 3 teams: Cardinals, Dodgers, Giants. Now, it's going to be up for debate up until the end of the season whether or not the Dodgers or the Giants are going to come out as the winners of the National League West. So that creates a playoff implication for my Chicago Cubs. So obviously they're going to finish with the best record in baseball, most likely home field in the National League. I guess that's how it works, best record. And so it would be the winner of the wild card game. At this point, it would be the winner of the Cardinals-Giants. So, who's going to win that game? If it's Dodgers-Cardinals, then Kershaw starts the wild card game, Kershaw hasn't been good in the playoffs. His playoff performances have been pretty pathetic. So the Cardinals could very well win that game. But I would not, if I'm the Cardinals, I would rather face Kershaw than Mad Bum. That's just my personal opinion, because that would it'd be tough. That'd be very tough to overcome Mad Bum. He's one of the best postseason pitchers in the game of late. But speaking of the Giants, if you haven't noticed, really, the Giants have been the worst team in baseball since the All-Star break, and that's good for the Cubs. Because honestly, I think the Giants are the biggest threat to the Chicago Cubs this year in their path to the World Series. Now, I'm not saying the Giants are going to go to the World Series because the Nationals look pretty good. But if the Cubs end up facing the Giants somehow, some way in the NLDS or maybe even in the NLCS, I wouldn't be shocked if the Giants came away with a series. But it doesn't matter. Cubs are going to win the World Series this year. This is it. This is the year. This is no doubt in my mind. No doubt, even though I just said I had some doubt if they face a certain team. No, but it's a story right now. The Giants are struggling. 3-7 in their last 10 games. It hasn't been good since out of the break, but 69-58 currently hold the top spot in the wild card, and I believe they're a game and a half out behind the Dodgers today. So that'll change, or maybe it's 2 games. Well, it's close, so that'll change. Interesting stuff, because the Giants throughout the season have been, like I said, I think most talented. Their rotation, Samardzija underperformed. They traded for Matt Moore, who almost threw a no-hitter last night. He missed it by 1 out. That was pretty insane. But that 1 through 4 in their rotation, that is good enough to take you to the World Series. Absolutely. And they don't even have Chris Heston. Chris Heston was very solid for them. So Mad Bum, Cueto, Matt Moore, Jeff Samardzija. How do you win World Series? It's with rotation. The Cubs have a really good rotation. But Giants gonna be in the mix. I just can't count them out yet. I can't do it. They worry me so much. They worried me throughout the entire season. They needed to fill the gap over at third. They traded for Eduardo Nunez, a very nice player. That was such a nice move by them with the Twins. Angel McCann's healthy. Denard Span maybe not contributing so much with the bat, but he's a very solid defensive outfielder. And Hunter Pence, Mr. Hustle. Their lineup is very good. Their rotation's very good. They have a solid bullpen. So Giants are going to be there. I just can't write off the Giants. I figure that they're going to end up being the division winner. Dodgers fall down to the wild card, play that 1-game playoff against the Cardinals, and Cardinals very much win that game. Because somehow, some way, these Cardinals are in the mix again. Brandon Moss, Randall Grichuk, Stephen Piscotty. Stephen Piscotty, that's their outfield. Stephen Piscotty is turning into a star in front of our eyes. He is such a great hitter, and it sucks as a Cub fan. I hate talking about the Cardinals and giving them credit because they just keep doing well. Wainwright is healthy, headlining that rotation. Mike Leake, Jaime Garcia, and Carlos Martinez. That's enough to carry you, honestly, to a deep run of the playoffs, especially with their lineup. If they get Aledmys Diaz back and healthy, he, again, came out of nowhere and just started tearing it up in the majors. They're going to be a threat. Matt Carpenter's still killing it. Jed Jerko's been a nice... What the freaking Jed Jerko is contributing to the St. Louis Cardinals. It's just so unbelievable to me. But yeah, overall, 3 teams, really, that I consider playoff. I writing off the Pirates, I think they're done. Marlins, done. Mets, been done. So Dodgers, Giants, whoever wins the NL West, the loser will be in the wild card. And the Cardinals. Cardinals are going to be in it again. So winner of the wild card will likely face the Cubs, and the winner of the West will likely face the Washington Nationals. So let's look forward to that, because October is going to be a lot of fun. Football season is going to be in full swing. You got the World Series coming up. Best time of year, guys. Absolutely best time of year. College football is going on. The NBA is starting at the end of that month in October, so it's the best. It is absolutely the best, but I'm looking forward to it.